This one is just gonna show you a small snippet of our trip that we took to Pennsylvania last week, or beginning of this week. I don't know when this is going up, but we already came back. And I just wanted to show a little bit about what we did, and you're not gonna see the rest of my family because I don't want yet to put my parents or my siblings on any videos, it's just really respecting like their privacy, and my sisters don't know I make these videos. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Anyway, I was blessed enough to go on this trip, and I think that it was a well-deserved break, or more like a much-needed break, especially considering, you know, how our year has been going. And I think that anytime you get a chance to break away from your norm and to rest and relax your brain, I think that's very, very important to take that time and to however you want to do it. It doesn't have to be going into nature or whatever. It could be however you want, that you de-stress, you just take your mind off of things. However you do that, I think you should do it. And it's very important for self-care. We need to be resting emotionally, not just physically, and I think that was very important, and that was what's happening in this trip. Hope you enjoy the video. It is very chaotically filmed, so. Hi, so here I am on a tiny little trip, and we're out here in Pennsylvania in one of the little cabin resorts, and I think it's pretty cool, and though there's not a lot of people around, and hopefully it'll be a relaxing few days. So I'm out here taking a walk with my mom, and we're just exploring the place, and it's so peaceful out here. We've actually come to, or been to Pennsylvania, to the Poconos several times. It's been like a family outing for as long as I can remember, and it's always brought us like peace and joy, and it still does. And it's such a good temperature right now. This is such a blessing, and it's something that we needed throughout this whole ordeal. This 2020 has gone on way too long. Anyway, so here we're walking back to our cabin, and you could see the trees along the way, how they changed colors, and it was so beautiful. I loved how it looked. And we also got to do a puzzle, well, my parents and I, and it took a long time because a lot of the pieces were really similar. But we didn't get to finish, even though we did create a dent or get a chunk out. And this is our view for breakfast, and I had some chilaquiles with some cheese and a toaster pastry from Trader Joe's with my coffee. It was so good. Just apple picking and seeing what's out here, and just enjoying being outside. Really isn't much around. It's like we came at the end of the season or something, but it's still nice to be outside. took my coffee out in our little backyard with my mom, and we were just looking around at the night sky, and it was so beautiful. It was just so gorgeous at night, although it was cloudy, so you couldn't see a lot of the stars. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath with a kitchen and living room space, and this is obviously the backyard again, like I've mentioned, and I think this was a really great cabin to rent out. Just a beautiful place. So this is our last day, and it was pretty nice being out here. I think that it's just nice to get out. It gets, well, for me at least, it helps me clear up my mind from all the clutter of stress and things that we have to think about, and also being confined in this city, especially with what we're going through right now. And I think it was a much needed break. Hi, we're back from our trip, and I am exhausted. I just want to rest, and we already put a lot of our stuff away. My room is a mess. Say hi to the guys up there. And I am watching Phil DeFranco right now. That's a great face. And it was a much needed trip. We got to see a lot of good things. We got to be around nature, the mountains, which we've done since I was a kid. We've gone yearly, most years, and at least 2 or 3 times a year we've been up there. That was such a much needed trip after being stuck here, sick, and just not being able to do anything especially relaxing. And it was nice. We got to see a deer, we got to see a goose. It just kept hanging around our cabin, and got to see a spider, a different kind of spider. And it was nice to see my parents get out and breathe fresh air. It was nice for my parents to just sit in awe of the beauty that was surrounding us, and it was really nice of my sisters to pay for it. It was just nice to walk around. I loved being around the lake and just looking at the calm. I am so relaxed when I'm in front of a body of water. Even when I'm taking a shower, I love the sound of the water just falling down and how it feels. And that's just something that has always been so peaceful for me, and I love being out in nature. I guess the closest thing to nature that we have here is Central Park, and I do like going there, but I loved going to the Poconos and just being around all the colors of the leaves and the trees. And even though it was getting crazy with the rain and it felt like we were going to be swimming in mud, but it was still really, really nice. I'm going to relax, so anyway, goodbye.